guys, so I'm Pastor GJ Barnes, and we're excited. On this channel, we talk about how to live a better life by having better relationships. And so one of the things that we're doing, we're coming at you from the streets of Baltimore. During this season, we're in Thanksgiving, and I'm excited that one of the things that we think about in Thanksgiving, of course, is family. And so today's episode, we're going to be talking about even when you're in or thinking about relationships, realize that your relationship is about being with somebody who is applying to be a part of your family. Sometimes we don't really realize that the people we are with and the people we are seeking to build long-term relationships with, seeking to be a part of our family. And if a person you're with may be a good date, but not a good potential family member, you want to keep that in your thoughts and keep that in your mind, all right? I want to encourage all those right now who, during this Thanksgiving time, when you start thinking about family, sometimes you start thinking about the ones who you've lost. And so take this time, if you are feeling a little heavy, to remember the people that God's blessed us with. My mother and father are home in glory. But take this moment to think about those who we have lost and those who have blessed us. And remember the good times and thank God that He's blessed us with them. Another thing I want to share with you this Thanksgiving season is that when you do bring your significant other over to somebody's house and a family member's house, just make sure, you spend some time with your family. Make sure you just don't leave them, and make sure that you don't disappear and they wonder, where did such and such go? They were here and all of a sudden they were gone, But you'll have all year, at least that is your intention to have all year, to be in a relationship with somebody else. Take this time during this Thanksgiving season to spend some time with family, all right? Make sure that you talk to those that perhaps you haven't talked to before. You may have a aunt or an uncle or a grandparent that you were just cordial with. Take the time really, say to yourself, hey, maybe I should ask them a few questions that I never asked them about. Ask them how did they have a successful marriage for 50 years. See, something that you could think about. Ask them about how did they get through certain monumental and major times in history. Ask them about how did they overcome certain levels of persecution or whatever they had to deal with. You might be surprised about what you can learn from those right there in your family, and ask them about, some of the things that they've been through. Sometimes you'll come to realize that everything you're going through you think is unique to you, but you'll realize that the folk in your family who perhaps have some age on you went through some things, and they can tell you something that you might be surprised by. So make sure during this Thanksgiving and Christmas season, when you go to visit family, even if you're bringing your significant other, make sure you spend time with your family. You'll have a bunch of time with your significant other. So make sure you use this time wisely.